delay. I hope everybody kind of was okay. That I hope oh man, this is our first matches and we're already on a delay. Uh, say something.
Oh, I'm just waiting for you to finish all of your whining there, Goebel. Were you done with that? Are we finished? Can I talk now?
Yeah. Yeah. Talk.
Folks, welcome to Next
Introduce
Generation
yourself.
Backyard Wrestling. I'm Kyle the Natural Alexander. That's right, the 3-year in a row champion of the 14-year and under wrestling league. Don't ask how I got in it. You don't want to know. I'm sitting here as the only employee in the actual NGBW studio because Goebel can't be bothered to change his shirt, much less come into work.
Listen, Alexandro or whatever name. Um, First of all, my breath good.
Literally worked together for 10 years. But I can smell
Well,
that from here. You are 40 miles away from me. When was the last time you showered, Goebel?
I 10 minutes, but we got on the air. It just the pressure of being a GM. You don't know it. You don't understand it.
All I know is, Goebel, I'm dressing for the job that I have, and you're dressing for the job that you're qualified for.
Hey, that's this. You know, we should really get people updated on what's been going on, folks.
Let's
If
do
you
that. Let's
haven't been watching, yeah, if you haven't been watching or if you've been listening to Alexander way too much, which I know many of you have, um, you might not know that NGBW, Next Generation Backyard Wrestling, we tell stories, but we are in desperate need of any stories because we've got Azrael and he just came in and he just wiped out everybody we had. We had our former champ.
Azrael. He has taken out every member of NGBW. He has beaten the Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. He has beaten Bruno Sammartino. He has beaten Hulk Hogan. He has beaten the Jabroni Bastion. Ow! Pie eaten. Grab your mother in a 4x4 truck. Hold on to your horses because Dwayne Johnson sucks the rock. And that's impressive considering his age.
That none of those people have been in NGBW.
That is not the point, Goebel.
Anyways, after Jeremy 26 left, vacated the title, we all know the stress that had, and his last match with the Snake, and then he put the Snake out for 9 months. Well, the Snake is back. Jeremy 26
that's right.
isn't.
The
He's
Snake
still a
has
little
returned.
weird. And the Snake promised me. He promised me, and I'm going to show you right here where it happened. But the Snake promised me that things were going to change, that he was going to rescue NGBW from the laws of Azrael.
Well, I don't see how that's going to happen. Azrael has literally dominated every single competitor that he has faced, whether in the ring, on the street, backstage, in their house, on the sidewalk, on the school playground, at the monkey bars.
Well, I'm going to show you what happened when the Snake came into my office earlier. Alexander, you're gonna see. It was spectacular. Let me show that to you now.
Let's roll the tape.
No, not again. You're here! You're here! Oh, thank God.
Here to take that Azrael problem off your hands.
He was just in here. He says he's taking the new title.
I'm here to make sure he doesn't do that.
How are you gonna do that?
Every man that you put up against him had something that I didn't. I had 9 months to sit and watch. 9 months to sit and learn.
Okay.
I've watched everything Azrael's done over the last 9 months. I know him better than he knows himself, and tonight I'm going to prove that. You just got to give me a shot.
Alright, fine. If you're going to get a shot, you're going to do it right now because I can't hold him off any longer. You two, in a match. Right now, you guys are up next for the brand new NGBW title. The heavyweight title of the world. Get out there.
So here we are. We're finally getting to the Snake versus Azrael. And I am so sorry, watchers, for our lack of computing power, for our lack of ability to show you a really good picture. But we just don't have the budget anymore. I mean, we had to leave Alexander back in the studio. Things are bad.
I am literally the only person in this studio right now. I showed up. I'm here. Where are my kudos for that? I had to make my own coffee, Goebel. This is unacceptable.
I know what else to do. Can we please get the ring figured out before we get your damn studio figured out?
I'm just a commentator, Goebel. Perhaps you should address that concern to the general manager. Oh!
I know.
Let's talk about Azrael.
All right, let's talk about Azrael.
He is the most dominant wrestler on the roster currently at NGBW, and as far as I'm concerned, the only and rightful world champion. And the Snake is not in his league. There is no reason other than sheer default, because he's the last one left, for him to be challenging for the world title against somebody of Azrael's caliber.
You take that back, Alexander. The Snake is going to pull this out. We're going to see. You're going to see. I was right not to just hand that championship over to Azrael.
Well, I disagree with that decision. The championship goes to your best competitor, and that, without question, is Azrael.
Not anymore. The Snake is back. He's going to make this right.
Well, let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can handle Azrael.
Let's go to the match. Here we go. We are going to the match. We're going to start that here, and you're going to see. Here's the Snake. Here he comes. You hear that Snake music, Alexander? There he comes, right out of that door. Here he is. Look at that, the perfect little specimen.
He's all right. He's seen the inside of a gym once in a while. I'll give him that, Goebel. But he's not the athletic specimen that Azrael is.
Now, Azrael's bigger. Azrael might be taller.
I'm back.
But you hear that? The Snake is back.
Well, the Snake is back, but the question is still, how has this layoff affected him? It has been 9 long months, Goebel. Even you can't deny the ring rust that can put onto a person. That gets into your psyche, Goebel. You haven't been in the ring. Remember, I still do it day in and day out in the 14-year and under league. That is real pressure.
I know, and here comes Azrael, and oh, we're gonna. Makes me nervous just even listening to his entrance. That empty door. That. Oh. Oh, there
Everyone someone get Goebel a tissue and a teddy bear and a security blankie, because Azrael is about to wipe the floor with his boy.
Oh. You can't. Okay. He's bigger. But the Snake is in better shape. And you're gonna see. Just watch this. Look at them face off. Snake's bigger. Look at that. He's taller. He's stronger. Alejandro's gonna start the match for us.
Alejandro.
There we go. Alejandro, what a great referee Alejandro is. And oh, look at that!
Wait,
That's it! That's it!
No, that was blatant favoritism by the referee. Goebel, you're the commissioner. You stand for the rules of this federation. That man needs to be fired, fined, arrested, possibly deported. There's no way you can legitimately call that a victory.
What?
He
No. Snake beat him 1, 2, 3, the middle of the ring.
We should have
Snake's
another
new
match.
champion.
The first match wasn't even a match. That was a farce.
Let's do it right
Snake's
now.
the new
I'm
champion.
back. I'm ready.
Snake is not the new
Do it
champion.
again. Let's go right now. Ring the bell, ref.
Snake wants
All
to
right.
do it again. Snake's okay with doing it again.
No, I got to give him credit. I figured he would back down like the spineless jellyfish he is.
Snake knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that this is the thing, the matches. You just watch. We're
Being able
gonna
to pull up
take
a small package and hold somebody down for a fast 3 count is not knowing what you're doing.
a fast 3 count. That was very good cadence. That was as good as the cadence I've ever seen.
It's clear you don't teach math, Goebel. He did not count all the way to 3 on a clear cadence.
This is Alejandro. First of all, is the only ref we've got left. He's the only one big enough.
Which simultaneously
to stand
makes
up
him the
to
best
Azrael.
and worst ref we have, Goebel.
He's the only ref we got, and he's got a good cadence, Alexander. You should know there's a name with you. Doesn't that make you guys like buddies or something? Brothers from other countries?
All right. First of all, Alejandro is his first name. Alexander's my last name. There is absolutely no relation outside of third cousin 4 times removed. That is the closest it can get.
Aha! I knew it was there somewhere. Well, we've got a second match coming up. The SIG approved a second match, and I have approved it. The GM, Greg Goebel, has approved it. And I don't need to be in the studio to approve that. I can approve that from anywhere, Alexander.
Well, good for you. Greg Goebel making the tough decisions in a shirt he hasn't taken off in 2.75 months.
I have taken this shirt. I just know that this is what the people like. This is the shirt that the people prefer. Yeah.
The people would prefer some deodorant, Goebel. Let's see this second match.
All right. Here we go. Well, we ring the bell.
It's going to be a slaughter.
Look at that. There it is. There it is.
No, ring the bell.
Submission. He got it.
No, that is not what that means. You tap to tell the referee you're fine.
What happened there?
What are you doing?
Azrael.
What are you doing? I beat you clean.
Yes.
We are going to do a fine.
Yes.
You had nothing to do with this.
No, there's no
I beat
fine
you
for
twice.
that. That was
I can do
totally
it again.
justified.
Tap. No.
Oh, I tapped you. Let's go.
Tap.
No,
You want it
that's
again?
He tapped him.
You want it again? Let's go. Let's do it right now. Beat you twice, I can do it again.
See, you don't understand. You don't know what it's like to be in that ring. You tap to let the referee know that you are fine. When you want to quit the match, you cry like a baby.
Not that easy.
We are continuing this match. We are
Good.
letting this match go.
It needs
All
to
right,
be
here we go.
continued.
Oh! Look at the snake hit him. Now you got to remember, these mats have a lot of give. Just because they land doesn't mean they're hurt. Oh! Yes, that knee to the face.
God,
do this? Let's
that
go.
was I gotta hand it to him. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal.
You cannot underestimate. There we go. The duck to get up. Yes. Yes. Oh.
Come on, sit up.
Now that is a vicious spine buster.
Absolutely vicious.
Oh,
textbook classic Arn Anderson.
Asriel, he flipped up from the spine buster.
Absolutely, because Azrael is a true warrior, unlike the snake. He can take a beating and get right back up. Ah!
There we go, snake. Yes, cover him. And one. No. Yes, he slaps him away.
No.
Oh, no. Another spine buster. Oh, he's going to turn it around. There we go. Snake. Now we're setting up.
What?
Now we're going to set up now. Yes. He's got him on the ropes. Here we go. Grabs him from behind. There we go. The finisher.
Oh, yes! The humanity.
He shoots the half. And 1, 2, 3. Call that a bad cadence, Alexander.
All right, I gotta hand it to you, Goebel. That was a fair count. The snake pulling out the clutch. He won 1 out of 3 falls. That still makes Azrael the champion.
Wait, 1 out of 3 falls? Look at Azrael. Down, finally.
All I've got to say is you give a monkey enough fries, they're gonna succeed.
Is home. The snake is home. Oh my goodness. The snake is home, and the snake has done what he needed to. What do you got to say for yourself, Alexander? Huh? Now I made the wrong call, right?
I have to say right now that the enziguris that the snake pulled off were actually quite impressive, and those are not easy to come back from. But Azrael took them like a champ and got back up. Those back brain kicks hurt; they can cause serious injuries, and Azrael got right back up. That modified crossface was for the submission victory that your boy got, while impressive in technical prowess is illegal due to the wrists cutting off the cartilage here at the nose. And I detest that you have allowed that maneuver to succeed. But the bottom line today is here that we have a new champion at NGBW. That is the snake. Fine, you won 1 today, Goebel.
That's right. And I got to tell you, Alexander, that move is not illegal. As the GM of NGBW, we are telling stories, and that move is part of our stories, Alexander. That move, and we're gonna get that. Alexander's gonna remember the name of that move later on, right after this broadcast. I'm sure. I'm certainly not.
Most likely.
Tell him. And that was a good submission, by the way. That should have been the end of it, right there.
I disagree, but we can agree to disagree on this. I don't particularly think that the wrist across the nose was a proper submission. If he was going to use that submission correctly, it would have been a neck crank. There is a slight subtle difference, one of which should be illegal.
Wow.
That being whichever version your boy used should have been illegal.
Uh-huh.
The
Sure,
snake is aptly named. That's all I've got to say.
We all know that Alejandro made the right call there. But regardless, the match continued, and the snake, he took the championship, and I'm going to leave you there in the studio, and I'm going to go greet our new champion, and you can talk as much as you want. You can talk all you want about our champion. That's
Everyone,
right.
let's watch the Love Fest with Goebel and the Snake. Wonderful. Great. I can't even stomach this. Who got this coffee? It's Butch League. They're gonna hug it out. I'm glad. I'm so glad that Gobel's happy right now. Oh yeah. Love it up. Absolute Bush League here. Unreal, just unreal.
You did it! You said you were going to do it, and you did it! You did it! Champ!
This is just sickening.
word.
It's a miscarriage
When I
of
say trust
justice.
me,
And there's
I mean
clear
it.
favoritism by
never
Goble
doubt
to the
your
snake.
word
And I
again.
know that you all
Not
can see this.
Yes. Again.
You want to go again? Fine. You got it. But not today. Because I just proved out there 3 times in a row.
It's things
You're
like
not
this
at
that
my
make me
level.
not want to show up to the studio
So go.
anymore. Maybe I
Prepare
should
yourself over the
lounge
next 2
around
weeks.
in my house
By the
with a
time
shirt that
you
I have
get
to
back,
chisel off
you better be
every
ready.
2 weeks so
Because I'm
that
not
I
gonna
can
do this
take
again if
my
you're the type of
bi-monthly
stuff.
shower. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Oh, you're back. Wonderful. Taking care of Azrael's not going anywhere. There will be another match, Goble. You know this. You have to give him a rematch after that miscarriage of justice that you perpetuated with your clear personal bias and favoritism.
So I don't like the word favoritism there, and I really don't like the word bias, regardless of how well it may fit. This is so the snake. You heard the snake. He's willing to give him another one, but not for 3 weeks. He clearly beat him. He needs Azrael to go and get his head on straight first. So we're going to let Azrael have a rematch, but in 3 weeks. Three weeks.
It's amazing that you can count that high, Goble. 3 weeks is plenty of time, but the problem is I think the snake is overestimating his chances in a rematch. Clearly, one of the reasons that he is currently the world champion was the lack of preparation that Azrael was able to put into this match due to the 9-month layoff of the snake. The snake has been gone. There's no current tape of the snake. There's no current experience to train for. Azrael was at a complete disadvantage and had to give the snake 2 rematches today. But sure, you make him wait 3 weeks. Yeah, that's fair, Goble.
It is more than fair. It gives Azrael a chance to gather himself and get himself together and actually figure out what he's going to do to combat this. Because if we don't, if we go back out there next week, he's just going to roll him up again. He's just going to submit him again. You know it as well as I do.
You know what the difference is between me and you, Goble? I wear $500 suits. You have a $500 house. That shows the difference in class and knowledge of this sport that I have against what you have. And I'm telling you right now, in 3 weeks, we will have another world heavyweight champion. You can bank on that.
You just watch it. You just watch, the snake is going to take him down. The snake might even put him out in 3 weeks. You give the snake 3 weeks to prepare after actually physically feeling what Azrael can do. He might just take him out, just like Azrael's been doing to everybody.
Well, the champion always has the advantage going into the matches. That much I can guarantee you. That much I agree with you. We actually agree on something there. And what's going to be the biggest disadvantage for Azrael going into this match is that now Azrael has to beat the snake. The snake does not have to beat Azrael.
That's right. And Azrael, let me make sure you know real carefully. If you attack the snake before the match even starts, I will count that as a disqualification. If you illegally do something during the match, disqualification, of course. If you knock him out of the ring and leave him there, count to 10, count out victory, but no title. Don't you think for 1 second that I won't enforce those rules.
Well, it sounds to me like you're setting the stage for an out for the snake.